We're pulling into the post office here, where I go pretty much every single day to ship packages for y'all who shop on bowdisciples.com and enjoy the content. And for that, I'm very grateful. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna ship some packages right now, and then we'll continue our journey. Buckle up. So don't look at the bow down here. Don't look. Howdy.
How are you doing today?
Good, how you doing? Perfect. Good to see you. You too. You know, I'm there so much that I'm on like a first name basis with the nice ladies at the front desk. It's just a good vibe, you know. So anyway, if you have not shopped bowdisciples.com, you probably should. Got killer merch. Look at this hat. Look at the hat. Killer merch, new shirts. Look at this color. You can't really see the design, but what a great color. Fits the pythons well. 60-40 blend, which is what I like. Basically, I make the shirts for me. You know what I mean? So if you like shirts that fit like me and design like me, then you'll love the shirts. We're heading right now to get Brianna a coffee, who's filming, because she is a coffee addict. She doesn't have coffee for too long. She starts doing that, you know, so I gotta get her coffee. And then after that, we're gonna go to the bow shop and get a new rest put on one of my two bows, or potentially both, which is Bruce is not gonna be happy about, but you know, stuff's gotta get done, so we're gonna go do it, and it'll be fun. 1 week until we go to Indiana for whitetail. Brianna weaseled her way in. It was just supposed to be me. She weaseled her way in there, and so now she coming.
Payment.
She says it's payment, yeah. She does do a lot. So anyway, that's it. Buckle up. We'll see you at the coffee shop. Oh, don't hit him. I almost hit him. We're at one of Brianna's favorite coffee joints. It's this little hole in the wall called Koopa Koopa. Or it might be Kappa Kappa, but I think it's Koopa Koopa. And it's one of her favorite coffee spots, so that's where we are now. And all the young virgins were there. I had a rock star energy this morning already so I had a rock star at the gym, and then I came back, shipped some packages, walked the dog. So I'm already pretty wound up, and after I have this thing, it's gonna be like I took a rock just right to the dome. I'm gonna be flying off the walls, baby. Suppresses hunger. It's true, and I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm a little bit fat, a little bit of a thick boy, and I'm trying to get a little bit leaner. Yeah, that's the thing when you're a TV star like me, you kind of have to stay in good shape, because I don't want to look like shit, you know? So anyway, beautiful temperatures. It's finally cooling down out here. It's so nice. I got a couple of hunts coming up. I've got to pick up a bunch of products that I got sent to use. So maybe that'll be part of this vlog as well. Stay tuned. If you guys kind of like the vlog, I don't know how I'm going to chop this up or where this will land, but whenever it comes out, if you do like this, kind of that BTS content, which is a genre I always enjoy, that and POV, let me know, and we can do more of it. So, one taste. Woo! Thing kicks like a mule, baby. Or a 44 Magnum. All right, we'll see you at the bow shop. We're here at the bow and arrow shop, by the way, filling people in with not a very good looking or in shape guy. One from the bow and arrow shop sings Kumbaya, and they do everything together all the time. So when one guy gets a haircut, they all get a haircut.
We get a deal.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a group discount.
Maybe you should try that, James.
I don't pay for haircuts.
I know.
Yeah.
Who does your haircut?
Brianna, Matt, whoever basically is around.
Yeah,
Yes.
whoever's around
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Matt, I think, gives the best ones next to
No, Nick does.
Nick's
the best, yeah.
Nick, you know,
Oop,
is a
don't, let me turn this
10-hour
hat
guy.
around so we don't get canceled. This is the rest that I am getting. I've always wanted an integrated rest, because check this out. Doesn't have to, no goofy bolts or stuff on the outside, super clean and centered, which I always wanted. So I'm excited to have it, and it gets that weight in the center, baby.
That's right.
What else do you have to contribute to this conversation?
Yeah, dude, you still doing your events and stuff? Like
Yeah, yeah, in May. We do one a year, Bonus Service Challenge, yeah. I gotta try it.
Sounds amazing.
All right, thanks, dude.
Yeah, man, let me know how you do.
Yeah.
I just got this new rest put on, first time trying it. Yeah, I believe it's called the Ratchet rest, and what I really like is the integration. I've always wanted a rest that integrates, keeps stuff a little more streamlined. This is the first time I've had one, but other than that, I know nothing about it. So got the man here himself, absolute legend, who invented this release strap, which is friggin' bitchin'. Look at that. Out of the way, I can do all sorts of stuff with this hand. It's totally hands-free and quiet, which is nice. You can get them on bowdisciples.com right now.
It's all micro adjust. It is limb driven. What's cool about it is that you can use this ratcheting system to kind of snug this cord down if it gets a little loose. There's a little screw up here you can loosen, and then you can adjust that ratcheting system and kind of lock it back down. But yeah, Ripcord did a good job. Everybody's kind of getting in the game with the limb driven rests. Ripcord just came out with this one. Pretty cool so far. I really like the micro adjustability on that.
Yeah, so I mean, the adjustability stuff for someone like me who doesn't really like tinker or work on their own stuff, at least at this point, doesn't matter too much. But for if you do that, or you work at a shop, I could see where it'd be really handy to have those adjustments. What I like as just a regular consumer is I love how it's completely, your arrow's in there once it's in. I really like the fully enclosed cage, which I know a few other rests have, but that's one feature I really like. I do like that you can also pop your arrow back out relatively easily. And then another really cool little feature is I like how it's kind of got a bit of a U shape on this rest. So when your arrow's in there and not in a draw, it still is kind of cratered down in the center there. And then there's an additional deeper V in the middle. So when you draw, you know your arrow is not bouncing around, it's staying right in that bottom and giving you a really good shot.
One little thing about moving over to the limb-driven rest, we're huge. We love the limb-driven rest. When you come to a cable-driven, you can get stretch in these cables, so it'll throw your it could throw your timing off on your bow. But it's nice to have that the limb-driven on there. Plus, if something happens in the field, this is pretty easily. I mean, I could probably get away with throwing a shoelace on there.
Yeah,
make it work.
Certainly easier to work on, and I think another benefit of the limb-driven rest as well is that it actually drops a little bit slower than a cable-driven rest, so your arrow is actually guided a little bit further before that rest gets out of the way for the vane. So pretty cool. Every extra bit of that arrow contact gonna make that arrow a little bit more accurate. So let's give it a try right now and see how it goes. I just switched from the Whisker Biscuit, which is also classic. That's what we call a pumpy. That thing is right down Broadway, which is a testament to the work these boys at the Bow and Arrow Shop do, because this thing was driving tacks right down Broadway with the Whisker Biscuit, but we just took that off. Very first tee, this guy got it set up to where it hit the exact same spot. That's very impressive. Come down to the Bow and Arrow Shop. Use code PUMPSTATION. You probably will not save any money, but you can at least try it. You can at least try it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at it is aesthetic too, which I like. Overall, an aesthetic rest. I think it's very cool looking, like maybe the coolest looking rest I've seen. As far as durability, I can't really speak to because it's my first day with it, but stay tuned for future videos and I'll let you know that information.
today, 140.
You know what I noticed about this rest versus the whisker biscuit, which is just kind of funny and something I never thought of, but shooting them back to back, you feel it. Your draw feels so much smoother without a whisker biscuit. It's crazy because the whisker biscuit, you're dragging it through those whiskers and kind of gives like a little hop down the arrow. Whereas this, or probably any drop way, honestly, like it just comes up so much smoother. Feels like a completely different draw. So if you're running a whisker biscuit, yeah, it works. But if you want to know a little hidden Easter egg, there's one for you right there.
Yes, if you're running a whisker biscuit and you're shooting, especially if you're shooting further distances, definitely switch over to drop wire.
What's your name? John. Nick. I haven't been here so it's been a while.
Freaking money. And then watch this. I got to go pull my arrows. Boom.
Yeah, you're using it for a lot of word.
Hands free. See that?
Yeah.
Watch this. Then we're going to pull all these, which are obviously all right in the X. They're all right in the X. And look, I can pull them no problem with the release strap. And then if I need it, like, ooh, big buck. Look at that.
I missed it.
All right, get the back of that sweet shirt too.
Yeah, actually, by the way, that's a good point. New merch is available right now. Shirts, hats, targets, stickers. We have a lot of new items on the website. And most importantly, a ton of release straps in stock.
Yes.
So go get them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Look at this. The whole crew out here. I love this.
So right now, we got a little bit of stretch in the cable. We're going to tighten it up with this cool ratcheting system. So there's a little set screw on this side. We're going to ratchet this. Okay. So hold the rest. If you get a little play in your cordage here, loosen that screw. Hold your rest down. And then you can twist this. And then it'll lock. You'll feel the click.
Basically, you can tighten or loosen the cable just by twisting the knob once you loosen the set screw.
Yeah.
Okay, got
just
it.
hold that rest down now.
All right. And then you just, I assume, snug back down the set screw and you're good to go.
Yeah, then just tighten this little screw down.
Okay.
Ripcord ratcheting, Russ.
Thank you, sir. It's
Right
been a
on,
real
brother.
pleasure. Yeah, anyway, come into the shop here if you need any help working on your bow. Come check out the Proven 34 brand new rig from Bowtech. If you're watching this, come shoot it here at the shop. And subscribe, like the video, and thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Bowdisciples.com.
Wow, deputy.